So correct me if I'm wrong here, but 2019 has like, what, 3 or 4 movies that are just song titles in the actual name of the movie? Yesterday, Rocket Man, Blinded by the Light, and now Lucy in the Sky. I mean, what gives? Oh my goodness. What's going on, guys? James here, and I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. This movie is, oh boy, it's not that good. Before I get started on everything about Lucy in the Sky, if this is your first time here at the channel, welcome to Real James. Now that's me, and I love talking about movies, so I drop videos each and every week. You don't wanna miss out, so go ahead and hit that big red button below, consider subscribing to the channel, and if you like what you're seeing and hearing, like this video, share it, and in the comments below, let me know what's your favorite Natalie Portman movie. Alrighty, so let's dive right into Lucy in the Sky. This is a film that surrounds the life of astronaut Lucy Cola. She goes up on the spaceship Destiny and she kind of sees life in a different perspective. So when she comes back down to Earth, everything changes. Her marriage changes, her relationship with her niece changes, even the relationship with her mother. Now, after some time spent on Earth, she, well, gets into an affair with a fellow astronaut, and then her life starts spiraling upside down. I don't want to go any further because there are some people who might not know about these real life events, like I didn't know about them, so it could kind of surprise you in a sense. So let me stop right there. I don't want to be negative the entire review, so let me start with what I kind of liked about the movie. At the top of the list is honestly the shots. Oh my gosh, the movie is shot really well. Director Noah Hawley really has an eye for different shots. Things look beautiful in this movie, don't get me wrong. I mean, there are awesome still shots of her hanging upside down in space, juxtaposed with a butterfly about to come out of a cocoon. Then you have some really cool shots of just space in general. It kind of takes you out of your seat and puts you in the moment, which I do really like. So that's number one. Number two, honestly, is Zazie Beetz. I mean, she's casted in everything in 2019, and I really believe that you need to continue casting her because she's great. I mean, she's the most natural actor in the film. Okay, oh, sorry, going through my notes of what I didn't like. Oh gosh. All right, so let me start with number one. Okay, so this is probably my biggest gripe with the film because it's the most apparent. It's like the most in your face. And that's this weird decision by director Noah Hawley to change the aspect ratio literally every other scene. So he would go from widescreen, 16:9, that's fine, to, I mean, it's just weird scrunchy. It's not even 4:3, it's kind of like half the screen. Then it goes to 4:3, and then it does this like wavy thing on the border, and then it goes back to normal. So it keeps shifting. Oh, this is some gimmicky thing that is not really connecting with me, and it doesn't do the film justice at all. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I love Natalie Portman. I think she's a great actor, but she was horribly miscast for this role. Her Texas accent is not very good, and honestly, she loses it in many moments, which only adds to me being disassociated with her character. Then you also have this issue where she's just not relatable in any sense. Even when she's, you know, kind of being propped up as this martyr for, I don't know, I guess it would be women's rights. I'm all for women speaking up in the workplace because it's unfair with a lot of the treatment that goes on, and this movie kind of touches on that. So there's real world application, but for her character, it just, the way it was written was so on the nose. It was just so superficial, and I didn't like it at all. Speaking of on the nose, no, there's nothing on my nose. But there are these like metaphors and allegories that the story plays with, and different shots are lined up back to back for a reason. But then the movie kind of puts it in your face and is like, you remember this scene? Yeah, she's supposed to be a butterfly in this scene. Do you remember? Why are we taking another 5 minutes for this? Can we just go forward with the story a little bit more? And honestly, every moment that involved Hamm, I really didn't care for, and that's probably because there's not a lot of substance in the story. For a good 45 minutes, I was wondering if this movie would have any sort of central plot. It didn't seem like it was going anywhere, and when it finally did, I think it was too little too late. Oh, and if you're wondering, yes, they did play a cover of the Beatles' Lucy in the Sky. Oh my gosh, this is really what the film is. It's just so in your face. It's not good. It's really just not engaging, and I don't think the story, like the source material, it wasn't used the right way. Like, this had so much potential and it was just flat. Alright guys, so that's my review of Lucy in the Sky, a movie that didn't get a lot of praise at the Toronto International Film Festival, and from this guy, it's not gonna get any praise either. Now, if you enjoyed everything you just saw and heard, again, please consider subscribing by hitting the big red button below, liking this video and sharing it with all your friends. Also, in the comments below, don't forget to let me know what you think of the film when you see it. I'm really curious to hear if you guys actually enjoyed this movie or if you don't like it as much as I do. Alrighty guys, well, until next time, I'll catch you at the next screening.